Good evening.
Hey, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. How have you been holding up so far?
Well, I'm doing a lot better because now I know exactly what's going on,
Hmm.
and I have nothing to hide, and there's really nothing that should be held against me.
Okay. Well, when you say that you know exactly what's going on, what do you mean?
Well, I'm talking about with the this person called Theo. That's what
Oh,
I'm talking about.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the other stuff, I understand.
So I'm a little frustrated. I got to be honest with you. There's a couple things that happened with me. I'm on a call with this guy from corporate, and it was a big call, and he's like saying racist shit, and I don't feel like he said something about like my ancestors being lynched. Like I would know something about that.
Yeah, what the
And
hell?
yeah, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking jerk. This guy's a genuine asshole, right? And the owner, like the owner and I have been cool for a long time. He's like, you do not say that kind of things. But I don't feel like I feel like the guy should get fired for that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's
So
really,
unprofessional.
yeah, no, and he's Italian, and I'm not trying to say anything, but the guy's so Italian, like,
I
and I
get
think,
it. Yeah.
yeah, I think that, yeah, I mean, you get what I'm saying. I think that might
I
have
work in an
something.
Italian restaurant, so yes, I
So
understand.
yeah, I'm so Italian, and
Yeah.
and I'm like, and so I'm like, if I don't know if you know who Shin is, but if I saw him, I would say this guy must really be an embarrassment to his entire race.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So and you know what it is? It's because we're both bald, and I'm not trying to be conceited, but I make this shit look good, and he
You
doesn't.
do. Yeah. You
Yeah.
do.
So anyway, let's get started. I let
Okay.
and the other thing that was frustrating me, and I'm sorry, I don't want to rant to you when you're the one dealing with this traumatic incident, but I let Evil. I don't know if you know who Evil Little McNuggies is, but I've been doing a
Yeah.
show.
She's been messaging me.
Oh well, I've been doing a show with them called Spade in the Shade.
Right.
It's a weekly show about Queen of Spade, and I let them set up the hotkeys in my StreamYard, because they're like, oh, I know all these shortcuts because I've been using this a lot, and in between that and I swear that they fucked with it on purpose because like, nothing is working right, and then my computer was updating, and I
How long
turned it.
ago was this? Because she has been sent. This isn't going like you're not recording actual. This is just a private
Yeah, of
conversation,
course,
right?
yeah, yeah.
She's been DMing me like things like you obviously she's upset and mad, not about you, about me.
Oh,
But
okay.
I literally told her I have to silence you and close your DMs, and because I don't want any drama, and that's all I said.
See,
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's what I mean. Like I just try to scroll my mouse up, and then shit like that is happening.
I mean, maybe it wasn't intentional, I don't know, but I just know that today she's just you know whatever. But yeah, I
We're
mean,
gonna
I'm
get
sorry,
through it.
but I
Yeah,
hope you figure it out.
we'll get through it regardless. But I am letting you know, like it's been fucking up all day, since I've tried working on it this morning. But between work and dealing with that fucking Italian guy, um,
Okay,
I've
yeah.
I've been bogged down. So I got questions from Chris, but before we get to that, let's just ask you like some pre questions. Like, so how and when did you get started in the community?
In the TCAP community,
Yeah.
I I started watching videos in 2016. I started
Mhm.
actually participating in live chats. I didn't know live chat existed until the anti-Katie community, and
Mhm.
literally all of a sudden one day I hit live chat, and a bunch of people were talking, and I was like, "Whoa, this is like a live comment section."
Yeah,
So
it opened
from
up a
there,
whole
then
new
I
world
started
for you.
talking in other chats in the community, and I mean, just from there, I subscribed to Clobbering Time in 2018
Mhm.
and have been participating in most of his live chats, I would say,
Because when
since
you're the alpha male, everyone wants to take you down, children.
when I was at, or yeah, last year when I was in the anti-Katie community, I was just kind of invested in that, and I kind of stepped away and didn't really converse with anyone for a while.
Okay. And so, and then the next question is, what attracted you to like the Jorrun content? Because I've seen you in quite a few of the Jorrun streams, the Lauren streams. But what attracts you to the Jorrun content?
Well, because I know what happened between him and Mac and Cheese, and I thought that some part is kind of interesting where he, like I said, he reminded me of Donnie from Just Shoot Me. So it kind of just made like kind of entertained me a bit. You know what I mean?
How well would you say you know the content?
I would say not like 100%, but I know it a lot.
Like 90, like if you had to rate it, but you know, out of 10.
Maybe like 85, 90, because sometimes you guys say things and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, you know?
Wow, 85. You know, I do a Jorrun trivia, a weekly
yeah,
Jorrun
I know.
I mean, like, so if 85, what would make it like 100%? What do you think you're missing out on?
You know, it's really just the private phone calls between people in the community. That's kind of what I've missed.
What do you mean?
Just conversations, you know, that you put on your channel and where you were talking to him. I've never heard those before until recently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are pretty interesting. So all right, in your original apology, and this is actually one that was brought up by Chris, because he's getting sent videos. The guy's called me like 3 times already today, wanting to know if we'd done this. He thought we were doing it yesterday. I didn't let him know that I was pushing it off. But he said in your original apology, you said you had been accused of this before. What does that mean exactly?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, you said something like it was the 6-minute apology after I'd sent you the message letting you know that there were people complaining, and you said, I've been accused of this before, and he wants to know, what is this and what does that mean?
Wait, what? I don't even know. Hold on. Can I think, please? Because like I said, I'm sleep deprived.
Hey, take a deep breath.
I probably know what I meant, but
Jessi, do me a favor. Take a deep breath.
No,
yeah, I'm being serious.
What
this
did
is gonna help.
Mean?
Hey, I do this all the time, and with some real monsters, people like Theo, people like that green frog jerk, you know, like, so take a deep breath. You do, like, I want to hear an audible breath, like it will make you feel better. Yeah, all right, take another one. Take another.
Wait, I'm just trying to think, because what did I fucking, can you give me like a transcript, or like, what was I apologizing about, the clobbering time stuff?
Well, it was about, no, it was prior to that. This was right after I sent you the message saying people were complaining about you were making them uncomfortable in the chat, and then you went and did an apology, like a 6-minute apology that you later deleted. Like an hour or 2 later, you deleted it, and then you did the longer apology, like 2 hours later, and then I think you deleted that one, and then you did a final stream later that night. But so this would have been the first one. It was about 6 minutes long. And you said that you had been accused of this before in other communities. So he's wanting to know, like, what does that mean? Like, so just imagine.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Every
now
question.
I have to think, because what the fuck?
Yeah. And what he would say, because I've worked with him a lot, he'd say, well, since it was immediately after you got that message and it was the first thing to come out of your mouth, and that would have been those would have been your true thoughts, you know, those would have been how you actually felt. And so saying that you had been accused of this before, he would say, what exactly does that mean? Like in his voice, though.
Fuck. I honestly, the only thing I could think of is when he first, that's what it fucking is. I was upset because he was doing this again in this community, and he did it in the anti-KJ community. He created punching.
Are you fucking right? Like every time. I'm so sorry. Will you start that over? What happened?
Don't fucking touch your computer.
I have to touch it because it's gonna time out. I turned it back on when it was doing an update. So if I don't touch the mouse, it's going to shut down my PC. And I really don't want to have to do this over. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to send this to Chris and we're good. And I don't have to, I don't have to do this. So I have to keep touching the mouse.
So if the thing that I could think about, the only thing that comes to my mind, and I'm thinking like really hard, I was upset because he, Theo, this person that alleged to be a minor, he came into the anti-Katie community. He was going into streams and calling me a map and a predator and everything. That's why I was stressed, because he was doing this in another community, and then I have to explain the whole story again for drama and for views for his channel, and that's why I was upset.
And what is a map for anyone? Like, I don't know what that is.
Minor attracted person.
Oh, so they were saying that you were attracted to. Why would they say that?
Well, because he's trolling, and he's done that in other communities, which I said I cannot name people's names. They told me not to. He's called people, am I allowed to say rapists?
Yeah, you can say, yeah.
He's accused people of being sex apologists. He accused someone that I used to be friends with in a different community.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What is a sex apologist?
Someone that is saying, oh, it's okay that he did that, or he didn't actually do that. You know what I mean? Like, in denial,
okay.
But there's no charges against this person, and there's never going to be charges. This is something he's been doing for years, right? He accused a friend, someone I used to be friends with in a different community, of bestiality. And when I asked for proof, no one was fucking giving me proof. And I was like, can you at least, like, I was like, I don't want to fucking see it, but can you at least, send me screenshot link? You guys are crazy and sending screenshots of everything else under the sun except for proof that he's a rapist and she's into bestiality.
Well,
and
okay, the thing is so the question is, though, you said I've been accused of this before, and at that time all you had been accused of was making people uncomfortable in chats. So I don't know if that wouldn't have anything to do with
that's not what I meant, though. I know for sure that's what I was talking about, is that he's accusing me again. So maybe I was just very, very tired. So maybe it kind of didn't come out in a timely kind of way.
Yeah.
But I'm certain for sure that's exactly what I was upset about.
Okay. That makes all right. Why don't we before we get to the questions, why don't we start with your statement, because that's, like kind of like the elevator speech that you would want Chris to hear when he listens to this, so that he knows, okay, well, they put everything they left everything out on the field, and that's something he likes to say a lot, or that's thing one, as Lauren would say, right? So can we get to that, and then if you want to do rewrites, we can. I have about 45 minutes.
Okay, that's a perfect amount of time, because I have I agree. Things going on, but
okay. What do you have going on?
Okay.
No, what do you have going on?
Oh, I'm working.
Oh, are you? Cool. All right.
Yeah. After this, I only took off, got off because of this. So, but I did want to talk about how it said that I make people in person uncomfortable, when actually people like beg for my pictures and stuff. I've never sent anything to anyone that they didn't ask for.
You know what? Let's not even worry about that version, because you said you weren't happy with that one. Let's just toss that one out. Okay.
Okay.
You didn't like you said that, what did you say? It sounded too Broadway or whatever.
Right. Like, you look back and then you wince. I felt when I was saying that, I was just like on like a Broadway show. I was like,
I disagree.
I was listening to myself being like, oh.
I felt it felt powerful, and it felt like I got a strong sense of like deja vu, like when you get that, ever see something so powerful, you feel like I've felt this before, I've heard this before, like this is something that really resonates with me, and that's the feeling that I got from it. But if you feel like that one didn't really represent what you want to say, then please, let's you want to speak from the heart and do one.
Well, I do like what you wrote. I just do not like the part about the in-person, and then the saying something that it sounded like I talked to people in a sexual way. I've never done that.
Okay. All right. Well, sure. So do you want to read that one, or do you want to come up with your own? What do you, that's what I'm asking, because we need to start with that before we get to
we can do yours. I do like it. It's just, I think some parts need to be.
It's so relaxing.
Damn it.
I'm never going to work with, I'm really considering, and I don't want you to say anything, but I'm really considering replacing Nuggies after this, because this is not, I work with Chris on this computer, and I just like.
So you think it was intentional because of the messages that she's.
I heard she mad rich. I heard she dead broke. I heard she sniffing coke.
Shut up, bitch.
It's like every fucking and if it seems like it's directional, so whatever direction I move the mouse. So what were you saying now? Do I think what?
Do you think that this was intentional because of how she's talked to me today?
Yeah. So
Maybe
tell
she's
me
trying
about
to
that. Tell
screw
me about. I'm
something
really
over because did you tell her that you're talking to me?
no, no.
Okay, so because
What
then I
you?
was
So
gonna
you?
say that would be a complete obvious thing and very weird, but
But hold
it
on.
could be accidental. But she was very kind of, I would say, aggressive in DMs today, and then I just
Wow.
gave her that one paragraph and told her I'm silencing her and putting her until
Wait.
we
What?
can communicate and talk.
Wait. What?
Fine, but
Hold on,
right now
Jesse.
I don't want
Jesse.
bombarded
Hey,
by messages.
Jesse. Can you slow down a bit? I don't know what you're
Sorry.
talking about. What one message? No. Sorry is not a not You don't have to say sorry. What one message are you talking about? What did you?
The
She
one that
messed.
I sent back to her.
I don't
I
know, but
said
I don't
that
know what you're
I
talking
don't
about. You
want
didn't.
drama, and
Oh, okay.
I didn't like how she was talking to me in my stream, and that I was silencing her DMs.
Oh, was she in your stream?
She was in my stream. She said I sound just like Jorrun. She said I don't believe you. You're a liar. Then she said you've never been in the TCAP community. You just got here.
Whoa, hold on. She said you sound like who?
Jorrun.
Oh, fuck, Jorrun. Yeah, that. Okay, so she said you sound like Jorrun, and then she was saying that you were never in the TCAP community. See, then that's and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Those are bully comments, and I don't like
It
bully
is,
comments.
and even if Clobbering Time was there, but obviously he doesn't want to talk to me or be any.
Yeah.
I understand, but he could vouch to me and be like, Jessi has been around for years. Since I had crappy fucking mic in 2018 and shit. He used to say all the time, "Hey Jay," all the fucking time. So it's just,
Yeah, I remember.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I remember your comments on my Muse videos in 2020. So I know you're at least around for. Yeah, you were around longer than Jorrun for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely
no,
longer than Jorrun.
I actually have been in plenty of your guys' stream where Jorrun would talk and he would say hi to me and shit.
Yeah, no,
But
and then when
he
we
would
were.
say hi to everyone. He was like, hi so, hi
Oh
hi
yeah,
Jay.
yeah. Jorrun was all about saying hi to all the women. He could not get
Yeah.
enough of the woman.
Yeah.
So you think that maybe, and because I'll call them on it. Do you think maybe Nuggies might have done this because they're a little upset that they think I'm going to replace them with you on Spade in the Shade? Because I did mention,
I don't think so.
I did mention, I did bring up like, oh yeah, like Jessi asked about doing. Excuse, sorry, sip of water. Hold on.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. No, well,
Oh.
so I'm saying I did mention like, yeah, Jessi said something about doing a Queen stream with me, and I'm not gonna, but they were like, hold on, how'd they say it? Oh,
Nothing you tell me is ever going to be repeated, and I've never,
good.
other than
Oh,
the stupid clobbering thing, that's the only thing I've
yeah.
ever.
No, that's a load off. But I said, yeah, Jessi said something about doing a Queen stream, and they were like, oh, I can't do it. Oh, and then something about a ladder. Did you guys have like a ladder transaction or something? Did you guys ever discuss a ladder?
No, I don't think so.
Because they were like, they said something about like you had a ladder that you didn't pay for. Or, does that sound familiar? Yeah, I don't even know. I was like, yeah,
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, something about a ladder that you didn't buy or you didn't earn. Yeah, super weird. I didn't get it either. That's the mistake was I started working with Nuggies before the July 1st stream was actually the first time I'd ever even heard Nuggies' voice. And
that's weird. That's kind of ironic that she's saying that I just got here. But
well, no. I asked them to be a part. Obviously, I asked them to be a part of that Queen of Spades stream, but because they make funny comments on videos.
Right, they do. Yeah, she's actually funny. I've talked to her, in Discord chats and stuff, and she has a great sense of humor.
I think Nuggies goes by they them. So I'm just gonna respect. I mean, I'm just gonna respect their
yeah.
I
will too. I'll say they.
Yeah. So all right. So let's get started with the apology. Read what I wrote, and then if you want to make some changes, we can do that. But I really want to get to the interview questions too, so that we don't run out of time before you have to get to work.
Skedaddle. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So and slate yourself before you get started. You want to say my name is whatever. My name is Jessi. It's whatever date and the time, and then start. So that
I don't know. I don't even know the date.
Well, today's July. It's July 15th, 2022, okay. And right now it'll be 5:13 p.m. your time. So
okay.
Slate, and then start.
Okay. Oh, wait, are we going to fix some things in the statement?
Well,
Or?
let's read it. Let's read through it first, and then we'll
Okay.
decide. Like, okay, yeah, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! It's the worst.
Fuck. All right, and the whole time you're reading, I'm not gonna touch the computer.
Okay.
All right, go. Jessi.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no. Again, sorry, not needed. Jorrun would apologize a lot too. No,
Oh
please.
God.
Yeah, Jorrun was all about apologizing, and don't worry about that. Let's yeah, go ahead and start.
Okay. Hi, I am Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022, approximately 5:14 p.m.
Oh, and like call it something like and this is the apology, or this is.
Oh, I don't. But I need I need to see it because I can get it on my screen while I'm on StreamYard.
Oh, okay, hold on. Wait,
Screen share it. Yeah.
So I need to forward it over here. Hold on. Can you like say something while I'm doing this so that there's not dead air?
Yes. So, yeah.
Or like hum something, sing something. It doesn't really matter.
I'm drinking a Celsius, and if you've never tried a Celsius, I definitely recommend it. It comes in a variety of flavors, including Celsius teas and sodas. The one I'm drinking now is orange. It is full of essential energy, no sugar, no preservatives, and yeah.
Tell them Chris Hansen likes it.
And Chris Hansen loves it.
Yeah, try and get him a sponsorship or something. No, I'm being serious. Say like the chosen drink of to have a seat with Chris Hansen.
The chosen drink to have with Chris Hansen.
No. The chosen drink of have a seat with Chris Hansen. That's the name.
Oh, the chosen drink to have with the chosen drink to have a seat with Chris Hansen.
No, the chosen drink of to have a seat with Chris Hansen.
Okay. The chosen drink of to have a drink.
This is, yeah. No, try one more time. Because no, if I could cut that in, he might even go after them for sponsorship. How cool would that be?
Okay, let me try it again.
Yeah, can you run it? Can you just run the whole thing so I have it all?
Yeah.
And slate again, please.
So right now I'm drinking
No,
a Celsius.
Can you slate again, please?
Oh. Okay. Hi, I'm Jessi. This is.
My cat made me awake, murders it, make not away. He buries face in this pussy, no church but sparks fly, okay? It's breakfast is spoon.
Alrighty.
I just kept clicking and clicking, and it was like did it sound like it was getting louder to you?
No.
All right. I got it locked down. I pushed it so it's away from me. I'm so sorry. All right, slate, and then let's do
Don't
the read.
say sorry. Jorrun says sorry.
Jorrun does say sorry. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Slate, and then do your commercial. I thought that sounded awesome. And then let's get
okay. This is gonna be bad, but all right. Ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022, approximately 5:17 p.m. Right now, I'm drinking a Celsius. It comes in a variety of flavors, including Celsius teas and sodas. Right now, I am drinking orange. It's full of essential energy, no sugar, and no preservatives. This is the drink of to have a seat with Chris Hansen.
Hey, how much is it?
Did I say it?
Yeah, how much is it?
They're $3 each can, or you can get a box for $16.99 at a store near you.
Tell them to click the link below.
Click the link below.
All right, cool. All right, so that sounded good. So let's get I need to share my screen with you here. Sorry that took so. I'm saying sorry. I don't want to be Jorrun.
Yeah.
All right, can you see that?
I can. Oh, no, you have to zoom in.
All right, yeah, let me zoom. How's that?
Let's see if I can get it tiny bit bigger.
How's that?
No, it did. Oh, okay.
That's 200.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
All right. And then slate, and then let's go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022, approximately 5:22 p.m. I want to apologize to the community for my inexcusable actions and made people uncomfortable and said things I should have never said. I should have never mentioned someone's name without their consent in a story that could be misconstrued. I am sorry, and they do not deserve this.
Well, hey,
in my mind, I had created
Jessi, can you slow down a little bit? Like you're racing through it.
Everyone tells me I talk fast. I'm not doing this on purpose.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get it, but like, yeah, you're kind of racing through it. Let's take it from the top and like slow down, like slow down. The words. Okay. Yeah, like you know when you drink grape juice and you let it linger, you let it linger in your mouth. Like feel each word as you say it because you want feeling behind it. So like make sure you feel each word, not like it's a script, but like it's something that you're actually that you're saying in a monologue. Yeah. And then
got it.
Yeah, slate one more time, please. And right now it's 5:19 p.m. your time.
Okay, sorry. Oh,
no.
Okay.
Jorrun says sorry.
I know. Ooh. Okay. Hi, I'm Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022, approximately 5:19 p.m. I want to apologize to the community for my inexcusable actions. I made people uncomfortable and said things I should have never said. I should have never mentioned someone's name without their consent in a story that could be misconstrued. I am sorry, and they do not deserve this. In my mind, I had created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite...
Dichotomy.
Well,
yeah,
that would be really bad if I say it like that.
Yeah, you don't want to say that wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Jessi.
No, Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022, approximately 5:20 p.m. I want to apologize to the community for my inexcusable actions. I made people uncomfortable and said things I should have never said. I should have never mentioned someone's name without their consent in a story that could be misconstrued. I am sorry, and they do not deserve this. In my mind, I had created this weird dichotomy. If I am generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get sexual sometimes. Or, oh, he's my friend. He knows how I am and it's cool. But it's not, and it wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you and your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look. Don't wince, don't look away, but you deal with the sight and you decide to do something about it. My own actions now make my skin crawl, and I'm sorry and I will make a change. Anyone can say they have changed and aren't going to do any wrong anymore, but my best thinking got me here.
Hold on, that last line, like my best thinking got me here, like really punch that. Yeah,
okay.
Like no, that's why it's capitalized. Like anyone can say they have changed and aren't going to do wrong anymore. ... Don't say the ... though. But my best thinking, and then even maybe take like a little pause. But my best thinking got me here. Or alternately, you can do like this. But my best thinking got me here. You know what I mean? Like you're really you're
okay. But
really
my best thinking got me here.
Let me hear the other way too.
My best thinking got me here.
And then let me hear you like where you really punch it, because that one sounded good. That sounded like you're really thinking about. Let me hear one where you really, but my best thing got me here. Like you can't believe what's going on right now.
Okay. But my best thinking got me here.
Oh, which one do you think sounds more sincere?
I fucking don't know.
All right,
I don't know.
Do them both, and then we'll just all edit out the one that doesn't sound right in the final. How's that sound?
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay, start over.
Yeah, you don't have to slate this one either. Just start at the anyone can say.
Please.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
I would like to apologize to the community for my inexcusable actions. I made people uncomfortable and said things I should have never said. I should have never mentioned someone's name without their consent in a story that could be misconstrued. I am sorry, and they do not deserve this. In my mind, I had created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get real sexual sometimes. Or, oh, he's my friend. He knows how I am, so it's cool. But it's not cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean like you act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince. Don't look away, but you deal with the sight and you decide to do something about it. My own actions now make my skin crawl, and I am sorry and will make the real change. Anyone can say they have changed and aren't going to do any wrong anymore. But my best thinking got me here.
All right, now read the last
Thank
line.
you for all the listening to me.
No, hold on.
No.
No, now read that. Remember, do the my best thinking got me here, like now real introspectively. You don't have to start from the top. Just you read. Anyone can say they have changed, and read that line again, but with the different here, and then we'll put the one in that sounds the most sincere.
How was I supposed to say it again?
All right.
My best thinking.
Hold on.
Got me here.
Right? Anyone can say they have changed and aren't going to do wrong anymore, but my best thinking got me here. Like you're just so disappointed, so that it really shows sincerity. And you can read it like that.
I will try.
No, sorry. Hey, save the sorry for Jorrun. Okay.
Do you know what? But I'm sleep deprived. I have an excuse. What's your excuse?
I'm just an asshole, I guess. No, seriously, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Enough joking around. Let's do this.
So this is serious. Yeah, anyone can say.
Okay. Anyone can say they have changed and aren't going to do wrong anymore. But my best thinking got me here. Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. I'm going to make sure I am respectful to all the people I meet on the internet and in person from now up. I don't like that line for in person because that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make hold on. Are you saying it doesn't make sense to be respectful to people in person?
Well, because I've never not been. That's. I feel like they're trying to make me sound like I am.
No. All this is saying is that you're aware what people are saying, and you're just paying them a little lip service. This is just have you ever heard the term? This is just mayonnaise on the bun, washing the car.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, that's a famous saying, right? Yeah, this is just mayonnaise on the bun, washing the car. Sometimes you got to wax on, and sometimes you got to wax off. All right. So yeah, go ahead.
Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the people I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time, and I hope you can forgive me, but I understand if you can't, and that's fine.
All right. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Well, I can't stand,
Tiffany Lockhart, who are you?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I feel good about the statement. I just don't like my voice, so it's just annoying. That's all.
I thought it sounded fine. And I think that when Chris reads it, he'll agree. He'll be like, "Hey, this sounds, that," or when he hears it, he'll say, "This sounds like someone who's being sincere."
Okay. Alrighty.
So before we move on, do you have any questions?
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
That's the second. No, I'm not even joking. That happened to me earlier when I was on, and it was when I said question.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
Do you use StreamYards?
I do.
Are there voice hotkeys?
Yes, there are.
Oh, so then every time I say question.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
Okay,
yep.
So we can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
What's another word? What's another word for question?
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
Because I can't keep having it do that.
Say Q, I guess.
Say Q instead of what?
Question.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
Or want to ask you something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's confusing. Jesus.
Why don't you turn
all right.
off the hotkeys?
I don't know how to do that.
You should be able to do it if you go to. I think you could do it from brand when you hit brand on your side of your stream, and then there's tons of different settings and everything.
Yeah, all the settings. I see settings there. Let's see. Hold on.
When you hit brand,
This girl is a mess.
Yeah, see, like every time so I'm hitting brand, I'm hitting.
Good point, evil little McNuggets.
Oh, that's funny. Every time I hit enter in brand.
Good point, evil little McNuggets.
Ugh.
And I didn't even that. You know what? I didn't even have that one recorded, and I wasn't going to say anything. I had them do the order for like the Spade of the Shade stuff, and that one was just added in. I didn't even have that.
Good point, evil little McNuggets.
I'm sure that's not a coincidence. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not a coincidence that I can't hit enter without it doing that.
She did voice hotkeys.
Voice hotkey.
Ouch, I'm the victim.
Yeah, I know that because people used to do that in the anti-Katie community for certain things. So that way something would just come up of her, like, like doing like weird voices and shit.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me send them a quick message. I'm going to send them a message on Skype and let them know that I'm hip to what's going on here.
Okay.
Hey Nuggies, what's going on? It's Wes, and I need to ask you a question.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
To my voice hotkeys, because every time I say certain words, like I keep saying question.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
The Malik Washington clip that I specifically told you not to upload. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but like right now you're acting a lot like Jorrun, and I thought you were better than that, and apparently not. And we have a show at 6 tonight. That's Spade in the Shade, 6 p.m. Pacific, and I can't even count on you to like go into my hotkeys without fucking with everything. So I would like some sort of explanation before we go on tonight. Bye. All right, sorry about that.
It's fine. I mean, it might not have been intentional. Maybe something happened technical or whatever, and she has an explanation. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, and you're right, and I would love to give Nuggies the benefit of the doubt, but it's just weird that every time I hit enter.
Good point, evil little McNuggets.
I can't.
Right,
it's actually
like,
getting frustrating.
Yeah, and I don't want that. So let's get to these questions. And these were questions that were sent to Hansen, and he wants the answers on. And do you want me to read them with like a Hansen voice or just my own voice?
Either will do.
Okay. And I won't say that word. Number 1. I've heard rumors of childhood trauma caused by the movie It. Help me understand.
So so if we're going to actually talk about what he did to me, absolutely, and what AZ and everything and other channels did to me. But let me get to where the trauma started. When I was a baby, when it came out, I was being babysat, and my babysitter put in It instead of Elmo because my parents rented the movie, and she was, I guess you would say, irresponsibly smoking like outside and talking to her boyfriend, and left me watching the movie, and which traumatized me. And I was like scared of drains and everything, scared of the face, all of that, nightmares for years. And then in the community, and once everyone was coming after me, they were putting its face on my body. And they knew that was traumatic because that was my first stream where I had 300 people in my stream. So, because I was, talking about my life and everything. So that's, I explained that, and they made fun of that in videos against me.
Well, help me understand this. I'm being told that it somehow is tied to your over sexuality in streams. How was that?
I have no idea where that comes from.
So this is Wes checking in. I guess, and I guess he'd seen screenshots or something. I don't really know. I'd have to ask him to send me the link to whatever the Google Drive that he was sent. But something where you were saying that it was like your sexuality now was caused by the movie It as a child.
No, that's really strange. But I do remember saying that I'm hypersexual, which is a very common thing from something that happened in my childhood. But I did mention two things in one stream.
And what were those?
I talked about it being traumatic, and then what happened to me as a preteen. And I said, so basically I was saying, oh, so I have two traumas, and so nothing's tied to it or anything like that.
Okay. Number 2. Now this just says wolf porn. Well, what is wolf porn?
First of all, it's fox porn, which is so.
Well, hold on, before you go any further, I want to fix that, because there's a huge, vast difference between fox porn and wolf porn, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I'm in the
sure
BDSM community, and a part of my identity is dressing as a fox.
Okay.
So in my Discord, I was posting really sexy pictures. Sorry, I'm attracted to it. Really sexual pictures and sexy pictures of anime naked girls and fox outfits, I would say.
Okay.
So I understand some people think that's weird, but I mean, everyone has their own things, and if someone's going to judge me for that, that's on them.
People are into some things, right?
Yeah, but I'm not interested in being fucked as a fox. It's a whole different thing. I just like looking cute and, playing around as a fox. That's all.
So you're a non-sexual fox, a pretend fox.
Right.
So let me what about the YouTube fox porn?
What?
Well, and this is Wes checking in again. I was sent some videos of you're like reading a porn. I don't know if it's a porn.
Oh, we're talking about so I wrote the stories Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Werewolf. Yeah. That was that, but yeah, I actually have them right here. The copies.
Maybe can you read just maybe read a page of it so he can see?
Okay.
Is it? Yeah. Just read a page of it now for me.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me add a backing track so that I can point out to him where he knows that this is a reading and not just we didn't just start talking about wolf fucking during the interview. So let me just add a backing track here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense, right? You don't want him to think we're. And then, go ahead and slate yourself too and let them know that you're reading something.
Okay. I'm reading my story. I'm reading an excerpt for my story, The Big Bad Wolf.
And slate your name, date.
I'm Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022. Okay. So I guess just randomly any line. This time he was trying out porn. It was a random afternoon. The time or date doesn't really matter. Big Bad was at Studio 69 in Manhattan for his first official scene. He wasn't nervous at all. He even had lights and cameras around him. He just hoped that this person he was fucking was attractive and her pussy would be tight, and that would be an added bonus.
Keep going.
Big Bad was conversing with Blackjack, the producer of the show, and out of the royal blue, a beautiful young woman named Jessi, or known as Lil Red Riding Hood in the industry, came out with her hair and makeup done, and the light hit the right side of her face, making her sex appeal. So.
Well, read a little bit more. Yeah, read a little, at least a full minute, so that I can, timestamp.
Sure. Big Bad was just a fucking beautiful young woman. But this one was different. It was a cosmic connection when they looked into each other's eyes and introduced themselves. It was also Lil Red's first time on camera with a male. She was used to scissor scenes and eating pussy. She looked at him up and down, first his legs, his muscles, his chiseled abs. As she was looking, she felt herself getting more wet. He was looking back at her, from her thick thighs to her beautiful blue eyes and her red hair, which was straightened and blown out. Both of them were eager to fuck, but they also felt it.
Yo.
So I guess
Yeah,
the
no.
F word maybe
No, that's
is
fine.
hotkey.
Oh, you think that's what it is? Like, say it again.
Fuck.
Yo.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Why don't you change fuck?
Yo.
Shit. I don't want to keep seeing Jorrun every time we say that word. Change that word to make love, and then like let's do another 20 seconds or so.
Okay.
Just another paragraph.
Okay. Am I going back to what I was saying or no?
You're reading the story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to where you
okay.
were. Just reading, yeah.
Both of them were eager to make love, but they also felt a connection. It was both their first time, and they were confident and horny, ready to get started. All right, get in positions. Dim the lights to 37, and I want an introduction angle and make it natural. Don't stand in any corners. I don't want creepy productions. I make natural professional videos and the highest quality amateur porn, the producer said. The lights dimmed. The camera is held in position. 3, 2, 1, action. Lil Red smiled at the camera and started feeling up her body. Big Bad enters the room half naked, only wearing underwear. The music gets them both so horny. Lil Red starts removing her clothes. Okay, Lil Red, give me that innocent look. But when he takes out his cock, do, oh my god, it's so big. The producer instructed. Big Bad took out his dick, and Lil Red says, how is that going to fit inside me? I can barely fit it in my tiny finger. That's when he started rubbing his cock on her pussy, making her wet. He put it inside of her by force. Since she was so tight, it didn't push in so easily. She let out a moan, and Big Bad pulled her closer to the edge of the couch, having complete control of her. He takes out his dick and slaps her in the face with it, and she says, come on my face. It's been a while since I had a facial. He puts himself back inside her tight, wet, warm, desirable pussy, thrusts himself into her like a jackhammer, and holds one thigh down with one hand, and the other rubs her clit as she moans louder and louder. The camera's moving close to his shoot and the angle above his dick and her pussy. All right, ready for the pop, the producer said. The cameraman moved from behind them and to next to them, in front of above them. Jessi moaned so loud, Big Bad's knees begin to shake with hers. He grabs a pillow and shoves it into her face and pounds her harder and harder, and she starts screaming in joy. Then she comes on his cock. He enjoys her throbbing, orgasming pussy. He removes the pillow and comes all over her pretty precious princess face. The scene ends and it becomes a big hit. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, and that's something that you wrote.
Yeah.
I have a quick question.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
You said the Q word.
Yeah, I should just mute my mic. Was that something that you read on YouTube?
No, I made this up myself completely by scratch.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying, but was that also a YouTube video?
I did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Still up on my channel.
All right. So okay, let's because I think that comes up later. So that explains the wolf porn. But I have another question. Is it true you try to cure someone's gay?
What? I have no idea what that means. Now I would really need context with that because that does not make any sense. Is this something Theo is saying because he's such a fucking troll?
So I don't know who. I don't know. Who, yeah, remember, these are questions from Chris. He just sent me questions. I don't know what was in the drive that he got, but he said that there was someone who you were trying to cure their gay, or you wanted to cure their gay. I don't know.
I'm gay.
Oh,
I'm bisexual, which
real?
nowadays people say you're gay if you're bisexual,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make any fucking sense. That's
No, I agree. Hold on,
something that's
let me
just
turn this
completely made up. Then
I forgot I left the background music. I don't want them to think this is part of the script. Like the
right,
producer and the script writer
right.
are arguing, because I don't even think that would be good in a porn script. You don't want fighting, right? You want people you want the opposite of fighting.
Good point, evil little McNuggets.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take them to task twice today. So all right. So you're saying there was never a time where you were trying to cure someone's gay or anything like that?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
All right. I'll see if I can get more contacts on that from him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Then,
definitely.
number 4, there's a story of your father taking your laptop
Nope.
and vibrator.
And that's not true. My sister took it. And no one took my vibrator. You have it. I mean, I use it every day, all day.
What happened there? Well, I mean, I don't know if and this is Wes cutting in. I don't know if Chris needs to know that you use a vibrator every day. So why don't you just say the part about your sister taking it, like Slate? Say the part about your
because I can't really get into it because it would have to deal with her mental issues, and I don't want to say anything too.
Did you said the story before, right? Because otherwise, how would anyone know?
I have, but I was very emotional, and it was like the day that it happened, and I shouldn't have said that. And honestly, that's the truth. I really shouldn't have said anything about her online.
Well, I'm saying the problem is that they're sending the stuff to Chris, so you don't have to. No one's asking for like her personal information, but like what happened that you don't want to say. And this is Wes cutting it, not
okay. So my sister has issues, and she thought that I sprayed her laptop, so she took mine and destroyed it. Like she thought that I sprayed it with a like a perfume or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she got mad, and so I did call the police and everything, which because that's the story. I called the police, and basically because of her issues, we didn't want to do anything about like serious, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
and there was never any talk about a vibrator being taken, or
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna be Chris again. I think you remember something like that. A vibrator being taken.
No one took anything. I've had everything. I mean, maybe I said something and didn't mean it or something, but nothing. That never ever happened.
So you might have stretched the truth a little bit on that
one. I may have. I might have been emotional. Maybe I said something.
Maybe she like wanted it. Did she mention taking it?
I remember now. They took. I got it back.
Well, what happened? And this is Wes
They
asking.
had a meltdown in my room. I have pictures and stuff, which obviously I'm not gonna.
Yeah, of course. No, please don't share those. So what happened? They
destroyed my room, like literally destroyed it, threw everything on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
They threw things at walls. Like I have like 2 holes in my walls now.
Wow.
But
and then
so she did take it, but I literally went into her room and I took it back.
Oh, okay.
But with my laptop, she destroyed it. So
it was just a revenge move. They're like, okay, you take one of mine, I'm gonna take one of yours, right? Kind of like that,
right?
And she took your. Wow, you know what they would say about that in the South?
No,
they would say that's like a giraffe tap dancing with a bunch of Nazis. I don't know why they're doing it, and I don't want shit to do with it. Have you heard that before? It's pretty common.
No, I actually have not.
Oh yeah, it's an old Southern thing. It's like red mold, you know. All right, well, that explains that. And then this is another cue, wink, wink, from Chris. Why would you think it's appropriate to join communities just to post nudes?
I have no idea what that means. I was only in NSFW community. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea. This totally sounds like freaking Theo.
And it could be Theo. I've never trusted.
I've never sent anyone
Theo
even in the
Huxtable?
anti-Katie community. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I've never sent any nudes. You and Club are the only people other than people in my real life on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm. Because I guess people are sending him messages about someone named like a Mop or Mope.
Yeah, but he came because he came into my server, and this was before it was an NSFW. But then we I kind of wanted to have an NSFW. So my server, this is what happened. Is the server, there was a channel that was NSFW. Am I explaining it right? Like there's a server, which is my server, and then a channel NSFW.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Go on. Yeah, please.
Am I explaining right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we decided to make the channel NSFW, and there were people in my in the community that was in the debate community, and they like it's like a philosophy debate community, right? And I'm still in it, but some woman liked showing their just like me, just like, you know, flaunting their bodies and stuff.
Well, hold on.
That's why it was.
Let me just make sure I understand. So this was a server, right? Mm-hmm. Set up for philosophical debate amongst.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a server. It was a troll server.
Troll server.
Yeah, it was a joke. We called it a cult. Yeah, like the cult of Jessi.
Oh, okay. And then
it was it was a joke. There's obviously no freaking cult, but there's probably tons of screenshots of people joking around and being like, "All hail" and stuff like that. Like just joke. It's like jokes.
Well, this is Wes. This is Wes cutting in. I don't think he's worried about that. He's worried about like a Discord where people were coming to you. What he's being told, and I guess what he's seeing, because he wouldn't have written this without seeing it. What he's being told is that you would like go to people's streams and try and get them to like look at your like this Mope guy, Mopey. Mop. Okay. Like
yeah, I was definitely inviting people to my server because I wanted to expand my server. But to get into the actual NSFW channel, you had to be 18 and you had to verify with the moderator in DMs, and it would be private, so you wouldn't be doxxed or anything. It was people that I trusted, still trust now, except for this one girl, Addie. She ended up being a troll, but I did have her as a moderator because she communicated with me saying that she's a crystal collector. So we would talk on video chats and everything.
You and Addie?
She was playing Jorrun.
She said she wasn't gonna be a troll, didn't she?
Yep, she said she wasn't a troll. And
I say like she said she wasn't gonna be a troll, right? And then all of a sudden she is a troll.
Well, I have no idea what happened there. I don't know. I really don't know. I just know that we started talking because she said, like, DM me, you seem like you need a girl to talk to. Mm-hmm. And I collect crystals too. And then she gave me information about her life. We talked all the time. Like in the morning, she would message me, hey, good morning. How are you doing? Stuff like that. But yeah, I was definitely trolled by her. But anyway, she was the only moderator that wasn't trustworthy. She was only a moderator, I would say, to be honest, maybe like a month and a half, maybe even less. She was barely even there. But a lot of people were messaging me saying, I don't know about this Addie person. And I said, oh, she's cool. We talk on video chat. Like if she was a troll, she would talk to me on video chat. Duh!
You know there are three sides to every story. See, I don't.
Okay, so yeah, obviously that wasn't true when she got me there. Anyone, obviously a troll can freaking talk to someone on video chat, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You know what I call trolls? I call them ogres because I don't think troll is strong enough, and I'm trying to get everyone to call them ogres. Because when I think of trolls, I think of those little troll dolls with the big hair and the little belly jewel. I don't think of these guys. So like ogres is what I'm trying to get people to call. All right, let's continue on because I know you got stuff to do. I've got 4 more questions. We're gonna sell right through.
Okay, so yeah, so you got that. You explained the whole server, and then there was a channel, and then I had the troll moderator. All the other moderators, very trustful people. Still talk to some of them. Like my admin, I still talk to, and all of that jazz. So yeah, no one was ever doxxed like from my server, even though they had to give their personal information. Like people actually had to give their private Instagrams to prove their age.
Yeah, again, I don't think that was the. I think the question specifically is that he's seeing proof and being told that you're joining communities to post news. It's fine. Like you gave your answer and all, and
yeah, I think I did. I think Mop did have a server. Oh no, it wasn't Mop. It was this guy, Black Guy TV, which he had an NSFW server, and he invited me from a stream. So I went to his stream, and yes, I posted my nudes in his NSFW server, like all the other girls did.
Well, yeah, well, that's different. That's different. They're saying that you're joining communities just to post nudes and not in like an NSFW server. And this
no,
is
that's weird.
Okay, all right. Next, were you in fact in jail before?
First of all, that was funny. Yes, for a marijuana charge, in which I had to fight it because they thought that I was like a big time dealer, which I was not. And so I basically I was in jail for 30 days. I had to fight it in court. I had a horrible lawyer that went on vacation for 2 weeks.
Wow.
But anyway, that irrelevant. Anyway, so what happened was I kept fighting until I got a plea of a year probation.
All right. Oh, and here I guess so. Some people are saying, and that there was was there in fact a kidnapping story? Because I'm hearing conflicting things.
About me? Yes. What happened when I was 13? Yes. That's the trauma that I was discussing before, that people, I guess, are saying something related to it. But it happened when I was like 3 years old. But the other thing, I was kidnapped when I was 13.
Oh. And
yeah, by a catfish on MySpace. They were they had a fake picture and everything and said that they were 18, and like I like older men. So but yeah, so yeah, it was very unfortunate. But they left me on the side of the street. Thank God I wasn't killed, right?
Yeah,
But
wow.
they dropped me off like in like a ghetto part of an area where I was like hysterically, obviously crying and everything. And all of a sudden this guy came out of an apartment. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, traumatized, didn't want to talk to a fucking stranger. And he looked like, like a high school kid or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I understand. I'm a complete stranger. You're upset and everything. I'm going to stand back here. If you need help, let me know. I'll call police and everything." And I didn't know what to fucking do. But like, everything, I ended up being returned to my parents. And, like from there, so then he ended up, since the police were coming after him, about 3 days later, he was in the woods, and he had a standoff with the police and shot himself.
Wow. So that must have been a huge news story.
It wasn't a huge news story, but it was like in the like it was on News 12 Long Island.
Was it?
Yeah.
Do you remember the guy? Because I'm sure. Do you remember the guy's name?
The guy that.
Yeah. Well, and just because.
Yes, but I don't want to. I
understand.
Don't want to say because I like it. That his name just like fucking creeps me out. But if his brother is a famous YouTuber.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what's even more crazy. And then because his brother was, apparently this is what people told me, that his brother was disgusted, and because he did this to other girls, and it was like a whole big thing. And he like got off YouTube for a while and came back. This YouTuber, basically, he's very problematic and everything. He I would say he would be like as problematic as like Austin Jones. Problematic, yeah, but he's gay, but so he did with boys. But so that's, if I really told you and you looked into everything, you would probably find some things on the internet. But
well, yeah, I mean, like a story like that where a kidnapping and then someone someone killing themselves in a standoff in the woods like that. I'm surprised that would normally be national.
I wouldn't think so, because a lot of fucking shit happens, and a lot of things
but
go
like
unnoticed.
just working in PR and media as long as I have, like if and I'm not trying to be like pull the race card, but if there's a missing white girl, especially preteen, and then
I wasn't missing, like I wasn't reported missing. What happened to me was reported, but I wasn't reported missing at all. Like my parent, like it didn't come out, like what I'm saying, no one was looking for me or anything like that. They just knew I was gone, and then the next day I returned.
Well, they didn't even call the police when you didn't come home?
That's not what I'm trying to say. They did, but I'm saying the news didn't say anything about a missing girl.
Oh, okay. They didn't report it, so they knew that
it was just about what happened to me. Like a minor, age 13, blah blah blah. Because they couldn't say my name or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second here. Why weren't your adult streams on YouTube age restricted?
I thought they were, and I never rewatched my streams, so I wouldn't know by getting like an advertisement or whatever. The 18+ thing, okay, first of all, that was new. They just came out with that. You should, I guess, Google when did the 18+ thing came back. I think that was even this year. So I've always had my streams to not set for kids, right? So I thought that was good enough. But a creator told me, I don't get the 18+ confirm thing on your videos. And then from there, I was like, oh, how do you do that? And then from there, I started doing it.
Yeah, and this is once again, I checked on, and I don't think any of them are age restricted when you click on them. Like none of them say that this could be like on the Green Frog channel where they're uploading all that stuff. Because I looked at a few, I was disgusted by what that Green Frog guy is doing. But I looked on some of those, and they're all age restricted. Every single one of them is like restricted, but yours were not. So you might want to look into
honestly, but that's not like something intentional. I do stream on StreamYard, and I thought maybe it would connect through, but I guess you would have to go to studio. I don't even know. Like you would have to, I guess, schedule the stream and then go to the studio and then click edit or something.
Well, even with the schedule, because I look at when you create a stream in StreamYard, it doesn't ask you to set it like mature or anything. So you would absolutely have to go and set that.
And that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because what he would say is, you do understand that the wolf porn and the porn scripts, those are all accessible by children, minors.
No, because I hit. Well, it's different with the 18+ thing. I don't know the difference, so that's maybe I'm just ignorant. But the whole it's not set for kids. Why would it show up on anyone that's not 18 and over? That's just what But I guess if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and I can accept
like setting for kids means like you're uploading cartoons or like you're doing children's programming. But like my teenage son would be able to find your like your wolf porn, and he would be able to watch that without any issues. Or any teenager, any 10-year-old who just is going through a phone, they see something about a wolf and they go, oh, wolf's badass, because what kid doesn't like wolves? And then you know what I mean? And then they end up hearing about wolf.
Yeah, I was definitely wrong about that, and all I could do was just move on from there. But it was an ignorance thing, not a thing that was intentional.
Hey, just say I never meant to do it.
Okay, I really never meant to do it.
No, just say I never meant to do it.
I never meant to do it.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
1 second. 1 second. I'm being called.
Okay.
All right.
No problem. All right, let's get to the next one. Two more here.
Okay.
Unirock, Mop, and others there's allegations of proof that they were harassed after wanting to be left alone. Help me make sense of that.
Okay. Yes. Unirock, as far as I know, I've never been told specifically to be left alone. He told me okay, so I started coming after Unirock because of a certain creator that he was trolling. He was calling him names where I can't get it. Don't put this in the recording. I guess you can send it to Hansen, but don't put it in the recording. There might be litigations against this person for accusing them of crazy fucking things that they never did. Yeah, like stuff with like sexually harassing women and stuff, which that's not, it's basically, I was trolling him for a friend. That's how I could do that. So yes, I did send, didn't send, I posted, tagging him stupid freaking pictures. But we all were kind of just joking about it. But that's, I know it's feasible, but if you told me to stop doing it, I would have, but for years he attacked my friend.
No, but like, were you sending him sexual pictures or?
Oh, I didn't send Unirock anything.
What about mop, like mop getting you wet or something like that?
Oh yeah, I definitely joked about that, which I know is very inappropriate. I said like, oh, if you're mop, then I'm a Swiffer because I'm wet. So I did say that, but I understand that's inappropriate.
Are Swiffers wet?
Yeah, like Swiffer wet jets.
Oh, you should have probably said like Swiffer wet jet. Because when I think of Swiffer, I think of the original, the dry model.
Oh, so, gotcha.
Like,
well,
yeah, I
understand they shouldn't have done that, but I don't think they never expressed to me that they were uncomfortable. I know that in one stream, which this is when I stopped talking about it and everything, people were saying, now you're just harassing him. And I said, oh, it was all just jokes, but okay. And then from there, I literally never talked to them again.
Yeah. So in your mind,
I was kind of just, they're trolling me. Why can't I troll back?
Yeah, like in your mind, you would just created a weird dichotomy, right?
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side, don't say that Y word again, because I think that's what kicked that in last time too.
Oh, W-E-A-H?
Yeah, W-E-A-H. Yeah, W-E-A-H. Definitely don't say that word
I'll
again.
try not to, but it's kind of habitual.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Alrighty.
All right, one. So with Mop, and this is Wes again. With Mop, was Mop saying like, "Hey, send me nudes," or did you just start sending nudes? And did Mop ever ask you to stop and you continued, or?
Well, I guess I got the wrong intentions because he was in my NSFW server, so that's why I thought, I was kind of sending it to people that were in my NSFW server and commenting on my ass and tits and stuff. So I would be like, oh,
Can you say my butt and breasts, breasts? Say my butt and breasts, since I'm sending this.
My butt and breasts, yeah.
No, like say the line. They were commenting on my butt and breast.
Okay, so they were commenting on my butt and breast in my server, and I probably have sent DMs. I can't recall, but I probably did.
Well,
if he has
recall something like that, Jessi, help me understand how you'd forget. No, that's what he would say. So like,
called weed, Hansen. It's called weed. I smoke a lot of weed, and things just become dusty.
To just sum it up, like, yes, maybe after he asked for you to stop, or that you kept sending them, but you can't remember because of weed. Is that like how you sum it up?
Oh, then it's gonna be like, this girl, she's addicted to marijuana.
She's addicted to marijuana.
She's addicted. Oh my god, I can hear him his intro being like, this girl, she was on probation for weed. She's highly addicted.
Meet 28-year-old Jessi. Online, she goes by Jessi J, but what she wanted today was a little D.
Please. Okay, so I may have sent Mop.
Okay. Yeah, please, no, say it. Yeah, say it.
I may have sent Mop some pictures after some comments he made in my server, thinking that he would be comfortable with that. I do not recall if he ever told me that it made him uncomfortable, other than the one time when I ceased contact indefinitely.
And he said stop. Then that's the last time you remember. But There could have been others.
All of his
right?
moderators were saying, "Is this the girl that's been sexually harassing you?" So then from there, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like at first, I thought they were joking, and I was like, "Haha, LOL," or whatever, you know. And then they were like, as I started feeling a vibe, kind of being more aware and being like, "Oh, maybe they're serious." I thought they were trolling because they do shit like that on all my streams, you know.
Hey, so I'm gonna cut in here. So I think so that here's the issue, right? Here's the issue because I know how Chris is. Like I know how he can get, but like in the beginning, he asked in your original apology, you said you'd been accused of this before, and what does that mean? And you said you didn't know, but like do you, now that I'm hearing it, can you kind of hear back like, okay, maybe this is what you meant by that because you had been told like, hey, Mop does, when you were there, they said, is this a girl sexually harassing you? So you had been accused of sexual harassment and making people uncomfortable with Mop. So maybe that's what you meant.
No, because I didn't remember that until today, and I didn't really think it was an issue, and I thought I still don't even know if they were trolling or not because they could have DM'd me, right? And they could have said, just in all seriousness, because he would troll in his streams and everything and like make jokes and everything, so it would be like fine, like we would talk about music, he would play bass, we would talk about music and stuff, so it would be fine, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So he could have came to me in DMs and been like, when you say things like this in my streams, it makes me uncomfortable when you know what I mean, but he never did that. From
experience, sometimes it could be difficult to say that to someone, especially if you don't know.
Absolutely, but then why are you in my server? And
well, because if it's a small server, like it's noticeable when you leave. If someone's sending you pictures, maybe at one point you welcome them, but like now you're at a point where you don't want them. It's hard to tell that person, like, hey, stop sending me these, or hey, I no longer want these, because you could really hurt a person's feelings. Or if you're worried about their mental capacity because of some things that you found, like maybe you're like, well, I really don't want to piss this person off and like risk their wrath.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah. So all right, so maybe he had told you before and you didn't listen, but eventually you did, and you stopped sending the guy that knew.
Yes, and this was last year, so this was a year ago. All these things happened. Oh, not a year ago, but it feels like almost a year ago.
And now that, because you didn't remember that one, now is there maybe anyone else that you can think of that same thing might have happened before? Because Hansen wrote multiple, so that would mean there would have been several. He must have several screenshots or personal accounts. I'm not really sure.
Not that I can recall. Anyone that I've talked to have always been like flirtatious with me, but no one from my server. No, not that I can.
Hold on. I'm getting a call. Can you hold on real quick?
Okay.
All right, just give me a minute. What's up, Chris? No, I haven't seen any new evidence. No, I'm talking to her right now. Well, yesterday I had a lot going on, so I couldn't drop everything because of your insistence that I get this done. No, I understand. Well, no, I don't want you to make the video. That's the whole reason. That's why I'm doing. No, we're almost done. Why would that matter? Who? Theo Huxtable? I've heard the name before. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, yeah. Let me call you back when I'm done. All right. Yeah. All right. Bye. All right. Sorry about that. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Sorry about that. All right. So I guess one last question has been added here. I just got, all right. So who is Jason Blaha? And why does that name? Yeah. Hold on. And why does that name keep coming up? I don't know.
I've never heard of a Jason something. The only Jason I could think of is my cousin's boyfriend. I've never even talked to anyone online that I could think, oh.
Jason Blaha, yeah.
No, Jason Smith.
You think
Jason Smith is Unirock.
Well, hold on. Doesn't Smith sound like a made up last name for Blaha? I bet.
I don't know because I've seen his veteran ID and it said Jason Smith on it.
Yeah, but
and I have his ID.
How easier? Why would you have his ID?
Because people were telling me, because I was covering him and talking about him, that he was a fake veteran, and which it's really complicated. But he was kicked out of the military. But he had an ID, and then he used Photoshop to make it look like he still is a veteran, like he's a veteran today.
So is it possible? So that sounds like stolen valor. And is it possible that Smith, like maybe in like Portugal, maybe Blaha is like Smith over there. So what if it's the same person?
Honestly, it might be his one of the other might be his married name because
he might have taken his spouse's name.
Yeah, because he was married. He's divorced now.
Okay.
And he has kids, so that's probably why, because of the kids.
Yeah, so he might have taken his spouse's name and now he's Jason Blah.
Right. So that's Unirock, and that's everything that I've explained to you. And of course, Unirock will go to End of the Earth to talk about me, because he's upset that I came after him because he was calling my friend, things that he didn't actually do, like calling him like that he raped his ex and stuff like that. So he went beyond that. He would say things about, it was everything related to Katie Joy, right? Mm-hmm. So he would make up things and say, so Steve did this to Katie, right? So I would make a video mocking him, pretending to be him, and it would make him upset because he's honestly a lolcow. So I was making fun of his videos and his content, and he got upset about it. And but it doesn't matter, because how can he make fun of my friend, but I can't make fun of him? Exactly.
So to sum it up, though, Jason Blaha is Jason Smith is Unirock.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. And then one last thing, because in the apology, you know how you did the live read for the Celsius? Like, can just say right now, like, sorry, and then pause, sip of Celsius, because I'm going to add it in there, like you maybe it re-energized you.
Okay.
How cool would that be? So yeah, we'll just slate and then just say add in drop 7/15/2022, the time, which it is now 6:15 p.m. your time, and then just say sorry, sip of Celsius. How cool would that be right in there?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
All right. Am I just saying like, hi, this is Jessi, or this is Jessi?
It's not official, because when we slate, it's just so that when I edit together, I know exactly what cut, what scene, and everything.
Gotcha. This is Jessi. This is July 15th, 2022. Sorry. Just taking a sip of Celsius.
That's good. All right. Well, that was everything I had. Did you want to? Is there like a song or a quote, or like, do you want to sing a little bit to close out? Because I don't really know the best way to close it out. But if there's a song that like really touches you, that you would like to sing, I can help you harmonize on it if you want. Like, I'm not above that. It's my role.
Not really. That I can think of.
Do you know any songs about like apologizing or being sorry, or?
I'm sorry, I'm bad. I'm sorry, I'm blue. I'm sorry about all the things I said to you, and I know I can't make it back.
Keep going.
That sounds like I'm being like sincere.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to fade out with think of it. How many people have you ever seen an apology of where they actually get to sing themselves out of it with the fade out?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so I'll count you down from 3. I'll say 3, 2, 1.
It's so relaxing.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm bad. I'm sorry, I'm blue. I'm sorry about all the things I said to you, and I know I can't take it back. I know how it felt. I know how it been. Something. Round, go round. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
You don't have to know all the words, just the parts that you know. Just do the good parts, and then get back to the chorus, and then I'll fade out from there.
That's all I know.
hit the chorus
Sorry
again.
about all the things I said to you, and I know I can't take it all back. I know it was bad. I know how you felt. I know how the world is spinning round and round, and I know I can't take it back, but I'm sorry.
That was good. All right, and that was all I had. Thank you for sitting
No,
down.
thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope that this kind of goes well. I know some people aren't going to like the truth, but I was honest about everything, and I am sorry that I did make people uncomfortable, and I do want to apologize to Unirock because I know that it did cross some lines. I'm never going to apologize about the skits and me cracking jokes and everything about him. So that's all.
Well, like you said, thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine, right?
Right. Yeah, and I can accept that, but at least you can hear me out,
Yeah, and hear you out and play you out with that song as it fades out to black. So thank you, Jessi. Enjoy your work day, and I will be in touch and let you know what Chris said. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.